We're still using the gold, white, black. But what we're going to do, and we're still using confident, and you might have practiced that like I have in numerous colours with different mediums. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and do far more simplified things. So these pages, the next signature in the book, are pages that I've got, but I've covered up the bits I don't want, but I've covered them up far more simply, as you can see. So we're going to put on minimal on these ones, like absolutely minimal. Like this particular confidence is going to go maybe dead in the center there, and maybe something's going to go in there in black, dead in the center there, or maybe up the top or somewhere. But we're going to make these really, really simple. We are going to do, so I want each color on the page, like gold and black and red, but different components of it. So for instance, if I'm going to put black, black, white, and black and white and black and white, I might choose, let's just do an example on this one. So we're not going to use the gold on this. We could use the gold on that one there, because that hasn't got any gold. We could use the gold on that, but I feel like I want to just make this so simple it's not funny. So we've got this beautiful stencil that we did right at the start over the top of the paper, over the top of the book page, that already had a pattern on it. And we're going to add this script because, of course, I just love scripts, and that's, you could add something else, white and black. Doesn't have to be script, of course. I'm just going to rub a brush around the edge of that. Make sure that that's all down. I could get some ink and, you know, get rid of some of that, but at this point I'm just going to, now there's circles, circles, circles. I think what I want to do is I just want to put a square of red. I want to keep this so simple, like really simple at this present time. So it's not catching your eye. It's just like the start of something, but we don't know what we're yet to do. Now on this half of the page, which of course you're not going to see, as we know, so on this half of the page, we could put some gold that we had out earlier. We could put maybe a piece of this foil across the center. That's it. So I'm going to just cut that off a little bit smaller. And I think I'm going to, because there's like lines all through this and this is angled, I'm going to keep with that, and I'm just going to put this on the angle down here. That's what I'm feeling. Like so. So those are the two pages that yeah, that's it. I'm not doing any more to those today. So what I want you to do is I want you to go through for the next 3 pages, which are double-sided, which is 6, for the next signature, and just make absolutely minimal pages. Can use words, can just use gold or paints or whatever. I will do a couple more and just keep them really simple, using different techniques. I have some of the pieces that I made last week with paper, and I might add those to this next one. So, and I've also got this one. So maybe I'll do these 3. Oh no, maybe that one. This one's a cool one. So maybe these 3 pages I'll do, and then I will do these other ones, which are a little bit busier, but I'm going to knock them back because I actually want very, very simple. So I want really large simplicity. So, you know, whacking something on that's going to take up quite a lot of that space, and keeping it very, very simple. All right, okay, but I'm going to do these 3 on here. All right. I've done a circle of, that's the ink work that we just did. I showed you just before. I'm using this metal sand, and I'm going to do Canadian Inukshuk writing. I'm going to do that down this side here. And no, can't see, that's a bit, needs to go in a book or something to flatten it out. I've done a lot of gluing today on my card. Now I'm just going to test this on something. Move that piece down. Nope, doesn't seem to be. Oop. This is like a fine line. Okay, that is the fine line. Leave that to dry. Okay, so I'm just going to put the J in the middle, I think. And then go, whoa. It's a kind of a, wow. That is an interesting script, that's for sure. Oops. There you go. Well, that took all the 5 seconds, but it'll probably take 20 minutes to dry. All right, so I'm just using some white acrylic paint and painting on. I'll turn it around that way. I'm making this one quite large. I mean, if you don't like it at the end, just remember, you can just throw it out. So, do that down there. I love that. That's so cool. So I might just do, while I'm here, maybe some white, but just some painted white, not actually not a script. Right. Righto, I love it. All right, that is, so for the week, during the week, I'm going to wait for these to dry, and I'm going to incorporate them somehow into my pages that I have to do. And if there's any in there, so you're only going to have the end of red, white. I'm going to move on with, so we've got red, white, black, gold, silver. There's a couple of bits of silver thrown in there. There's all of these different words in different languages of confidence and confident. And they are probably, so they're going to just be 2 signatures, and there'll be 2 signatures finished. Probably, well, hopefully by next week. And they will just go into the pile, and we are going to start something new next week or the week after. I'm not too sure. Depends on how far I get. Doesn't take really that long. Like, obviously, you know, I really feel like there should be some sort of, you know, gold or something on this particular one, and maybe it's just going to be this piece that's lying about. But it's just a play. It's just, you know, having a play. I have a bag, and I'm just doing, I bring out the bag in between my teaching. I have to clean the area up while I'm videoing. Obviously, I can't, this is the same place I teach. So I just play for an hour, and whenever I can, I do sometimes take it inside and do some collaging, because collaging is pretty easy as long as you're not using the paints and you've already got all the pieces of paper, like all of these. I'll probably take inside tonight with the pages and have a bit of a play. This is really good, like, you know, having a texture instead of all the inks and stuff, just to have a, you know, straight lines. Very unusual for me to have straight lines, seriously. So this is so out of my, so left of field, but I am really enjoying it because it's actually forcing me to do things that I would not normally do. And I love the fact that so far the whole book just says confidence and confident. I love that, and I love it. I love that it says it in different languages, and I'm enjoying what the pages are starting to look like. Don't worry if they're not finished, you know, like, yeah, I'm clearly, that's probably not finished. There's something that, you know, is going to come to me that I will put on there. I haven't done that side yet, and this side too has to dry, but they're getting there. So once we've done that, and you've done different reds, and, you know, all of the reds that you've got. Also, the other thing I was going to do today, which I probably won't have time for, but is I was going to add some gold foil. I have a whole container of gold foil. I was going to, put some gold foil. So probably there will be some gold foil on, along with Ferrero Rocher printables. And the different kinds of red that we went through today, and the ink work, and yeah, it's looking rather good. Now, I am considering, and I would like to know your feedback, I am considering cutting a page in between that is white, like that is lined. I am considering throwing one of those in occasionally, just because I quite like having something to write on when I'm looking through a book like this. When I look at it, it's an art journal, obviously, and it's your own personal art journal. I was thinking last night that at the end of all of these collage, mixed media sort of things, that we would take, you would find one, and it will be further on into the back of the book, that you actually want to make into a canvas. And I was thinking that we could probably do that, you know. So you're taking a piece from here and then making it larger into an actual work of art. Mind you, these are all works of art, but they're small and just your own personal thing, as I said. All right, okay, well, you have a fantastic day. Enjoy the play, okay? We will move away from the red. I'm thinking that I'm going to move into orange. Such a, you know, I do think I'm going to move into oranges. I think orange would be really cool. So I'll have like, and probably not do the, I'll do something else. Not do the confidence. So the confidence is kind of moving away. So yeah, so you finish those pages and I'll finish my pages, and I will see you back next week, and we will go from there.